Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. A recent report released by the China Passenger Car Association (CPCA) shows that Tesla is still enjoying a strong brand image in the minds of Chinese car buyers, despite the ongoing series of smear campaigns in China's social media platforms. This is clearly evidenced by the country's EV experts for April of 2021, which shows Tesla China taking the lead by 14,174 and 25,845 units of EVs in exports and domestic sales, respectively. In total, Tesla sold 40,019 vehicles in China over the last month, according to a new report from the China Passenger Car Association. In comparison with the blockbuster March that saw the company selling 35,478 vehicles, the April figures represent a 27% month-to-month drop in deliveries for Tesla in China. However, the figures are not bad at all, considering the company sold only 15,484 vehicles in January and another 18,318 units of EVs in February of 2021. Many analysts and media outlets have linked the drop in Tesla's sales to a series of bizarre scandals involving the company and bad press coverage in China. In fact, when you look at CPCA's report, Tesla's sales fell to 25,845 cars in April 2021 from 35,478 cars in March. And the reason behind this is not likely due to the lack of demand brought about by the PR crisis. Instead, Tesla's 27% drop in domestic sales was due to the 14,174 units of EVs it exported to other territories in March. Without the exported cars, Tesla's sales in April could have surged, beating the domestic sales records in March. Additionally, Tesla had to temporarily shut down the production line for the made-in-China model in April due to a shortage of raw materials. It's going to be very exciting to see Tesla's performance over the next few months, considering that it has ramped up production of its made-in-China Model Y at Gigafactory Shanghai, and it's now producing both Model 3 and Model Y at full capacity. Currently, Li Auto, NIO, and Xpeng are the Chinese new energy vehicles taking on Tesla. Just like Tesla's 611% year-over-year growth, NIO saw a 125.1% increase in year-over-year growth, with only 7,102 vehicles being delivered in April. Xpeng Motors, on the other hand, delivered 5,147 cars last month, which represented a 285% year-over-year increase. Li Auto, another startup hitting its stride in China, reported sales of 5,539 units in April, which amounts to 111.3% year-over-year growth. Based on exports to other territories, no new energy vehicles stood close to Tesla. Tesla's 14,174 vehicles sold overseas took the top spot, with SAIC Motors coming second at 2,378 vehicles. IG Auto came third with only 335 vehicles exported in April. In a separate story, Tesla, the world's leading electric vehicle maker, is back to full compliance with air district regulations after it agreed to pay a $1 million fine for violating air quality regulations at its Fremont facility. This information was provided by the Air District press statement made on Friday. According to a report by the Bay Area Air Quality Management District, a body mandated to control air pollution in 9 San Francisco Bay Area counties, Tesla's Fremont factory had more than 30 air quality violations, and these offenses have been dated from 2015 onwards. Among the violations listed, there were included emissions exceeding the company's permit limits, expanding the Fremont plant with no appropriate permits, inability to carry out the required emissions testing, failure to keep records, and failure to report information to the agency in a proper and timely manner. What's more interesting is that the agency did not provide further details regarding the violations. For instance, an offense regarding emissions testing seems to be contradicting because Tesla cars are all electric and so do not have tailpipes, which could cause emissions. To ensure full compliance with environmental requirements while seeking mutually beneficial solutions for the community, Tesla agreed to set up a solar microgrid system near its Fremont facility. According to the automaker, the solar roof project is expected to cut down electricity costs as well as mitigate localized air pollution emissions within the area. It will also supply clean electric power in the event the national grid fails due to other reasons. As part of this settlement, Tesla has agreed to implement a community microgrid project which leverages the company's technological expertise in developing next-generation power here in the Bay Area, the Air Quality Agency wrote. The Air Quality Agency, however, did not mention anything about the timeline Tesla has to complete the solar roof project. As a part of the settlement, Tesla will be required to implement a comprehensive environmental management program that will track all applicable environmental requirements. This will entail making sure its managers and other high-level employees are trained on what is expected of them to comply with the air quality measures. Fortunately, the Air District said in a statement that Tesla had already begun implementing such measures and that all the 33 violations that led to its investigations have been rectified. Tesla is one of the many companies fighting against the climate change. The automaker has shifted the auto industry towards electric vehicles and is now producing sustainable and eco-friendly cars and equipment. According to Tesla's official website, more than 16.4 million tons of CO2 have been saved in the United States alone since the company came into being. Still, on matters of environment, the company has made good progress in its reforestation program at the Gigafactory, Germany. As reported by a German news outlet RBB24, Tesla has planted trees on over 175 hectares of land, and approximately 62% of the reforestation project is nearing completion, with expectations high that the remaining trees would be planted before the year ends. Meanwhile, Tesla has made another key appointment for leadership operations in India. The automaker has appointed Prashanth R. Menon as a director for its operation in India. Prashanth, who had been working with the company for 4 years, joins Tesla's already established groups of executives in the country. Following the appointment, Menon updated his LinkedIn profile, indicating that he is now the director of Tesla's India operation. Menon was earlier associated with Tesla as its director advisory of cost, process, and regulatory measures in the United States. The in-house hiring will be advantageous to the electric vehicle maker for a number of reasons, but the most notable is that Menon already has an association with the company. Moreover, based on his previous experience, it is believed Menon would likely spearhead Tesla's R&D setup and a manufacturing facility in the country. A graduate of the University of Pennsylvania, Menon is now one of the senior leaders for Tesla in India. Tesla has earlier reportedly appointed David Feinstein and Vetkatrangam Sriram to oversee the company's launch in the Indian market. The electric car maker had also reportedly appointed Vaibhav Taneja to its board of directors in India. Like Menon, Vaibhav was previously a Tesla employee, working as the company's chief accounting officer. While the India project has been widely speculated for several years, it now appears that Tesla is making great strides towards starting operations this year. Although Tesla has dropped hints at picking Bengaluru, Delhi, Mumbai as their first showrooms, the company may not have plans to appoint dealers in the country. Instead, it will employ a direct-to-customer retail model with an emphasis on digital sales. Relatively little is known about Tesla's next foreign production plant, but according to Karnataka's chief minister, the automaker is planning to set up its initial production facility in Karnataka, a state located in the southwest region of the country. Besides Karnataka, Tesla is reportedly planning production facilities in other states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat. Once the company has decided on the location for its next production plant, the first model that is expected to go on sale in India is none other than its most affordable all-electric car, Tesla Model 3. The electric sedan is estimated to cost between 7 to 9 million rupees, and reports indicate that reservations for the vehicle are already ongoing. Without a doubt, Tesla will give local giants like Tata and Mahindra a run for their money thanks to its edge in technology. Currently, Tata's Nexon EV is the best-selling car in the country. owning over 60% market share of the electric vehicle segment in India.
Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.